point.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So for the Lakers, their last game, a loss to the Jazz.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover, just not their best effort.
And I thought perhaps they might get an injection of life from somebody off the bench, but that never happened either.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Curry. Mozgov is out there with Jones. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Humphries in at the 3 spot. Boston on D. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
And here's Stevenson. Outside Curry. 2 on the clock. 1 quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Ennis out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Jones. And it's Humphries in at the small forward position. Here's Lopez. Following the score by Derrick Rose. And Fournier kicks to Ennis. Lopez sets a screen for Ennis. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Reese. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Max checked in. He hits both from the stripe. 26 seconds left in the first half. Ennis kicks to Fournier. Picked by Humphries. Here's Fournier. Pulls up, high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
And here's Rose outside. No good on the... And a pretty tightly contested.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. We've got Jordan. Rose is out there with Booker. And it's Reese in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Curry with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Here's Humphries. Cannot hit. Now Boston takes it the other way. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Now here's Curry following the miss by Derrick Rose. He took good advantage of that screen. Curry's got the first bucket of the third here for Los Angeles. Boston leading by 3. Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Here's Curry. Some solid defense from Rose.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Evan Fournier. He's out there with Ennis. And Stevenson is out there with Mozgov. And it's Humphries in at the 4 spot.
And with that basket, you have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark. So it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. Despite the deficit, he told us guys, I've got confidence in you. We've had our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
Out to the right wing. Rose against Mozgov. The pass to Holmes. He dishes it to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. But they recover it. Rose passes to Holmes. Now here's Rose. With 1 on the clock. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 9. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation. Derrick Rose.
He was on his game tonight from an offensive standpoint, whether it was score.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille